it's working. I think we'll see in a second. Alright, let's see if we can. Yo, yo, yo. Alright, let's see if we can. Yo, yo, yo. Alright, so we have a live stream going. I just need to prop the camera in some better way. Let's see. Actually, this is not too bad. Let me just go finish making my tea. One moment. Alright, hopefully I look pretty. Let's see if this thing is actually working. Alright, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm doing a little Q&A. Because I actually want to start doing these more often and just getting questions from people and answering stuff, because I feel like I've been through a lot of stuff and I know a lot of like life hacks, and I know a lot of good advice that I could give people if they're struggling with something. And especially right now during COVID, right, everyone is kind of staying home and not really doing much. You don't really see a lot of people outside nowadays. Like I remember last month, like it was still okay. People were outside, people were walking around, and now you just like barely see anyone. Usually, people are going outside if they're going to do some shopping, but you don't really see people just like enjoying the day. I mean, even at the shopping centers, when I went to the shopping centers nowadays, there's not a lot of people there, and they just opened up again. So it's just weird to me because I feel like a lot of people are kind of hiding, and that's not healthy. You gotta go out, you gotta keep on doing stuff and keep on living your life. Alright, let me just finish this tea real quick. Or this coffee. So I have this nice coffee that I bought. It's made from some grain thing, right? So I have this little baggie and it has grains like cereals or something like that. I don't know what exactly it's made from, but it tastes exactly like coffee and it doesn't have the caffeine. So I've been drinking it almost every day and it's pretty damn good. So one important thing to do, like during this time, because now it's getting cold, and maybe you live in a place where you don't have much sunshine, is take vitamins. So I take like vitamins to supplement meat, so B vitamins, and also vitamin D to supplement for the sun, because over here there's not a lot of sunshine. So what was I gonna talk about? Let's see. I got some notes here. Things to do. Yeah, so basically what is the stream? The stream is just to help people out. And yeah, give some answers to people who are struggling with mental illness during these times. Because for myself, I've been pretty good. I've been taking care of myself really well. And winter time is not really the best for me because I have this seasonal depression thing that always comes back every year. Like, I usually get really depressed, but now I kind of figured out how to not go into that depression, just like habits to make myself feel better and feel more fulfilled, feel more happier. And I've been pretty fucking happy, to be honest. I've been like doing everything I want, and yeah, just in my body I feel good every day. I wake up and I'm happy. Yeah, and I don't think this is the case for a lot of people, because like, especially nowadays, a lot of people are staying home and they're either binging on Netflix, they're ordering food from online, they're probably sitting on the couch all day, and plus they have to work from their laptop. And when I first started working from my laptop, it was actually really difficult, to be honest, because when you're working from your laptop, your like whole environment changes, because you go from this physical job, right, where maybe you're working a regular job and you have a team, you're around people all the time, and you have kind of like that stimulation from other people because you can socialize, you can bounce off ideas and stuff like this. And yeah, you can always chat about something, you're walking around, there's always people. And for example, I was working in a cafe not too long ago. I mean, I had many jobs, but ones that stand out are like working in a cafe, because I always got to socialize with people, working at a hotel, because I was always interacting with the team and talking and joking and stuff like that. And I love that like interaction where I'm working and talking to people and doing stuff with people, and it's such a nice thing. And the freelancer lifestyle, because I was like, I don't want a regular job, I don't want to work for someone else. And so this made me go down a path of, I'm gonna do freelancing. And yeah, that was my aim for the past few years, and finally I got to the point where I'm freelancing, right? I'm making a little bit money offline. And once I started to make a little bit of money offline, because I was a video editor for almost, a few months, then I did more video editing for another guy, and now I'm doing a little bit of design. And I've just seen that like freelancing is not what it seems. We think that, oh, it's so nice because I don't have to be around people and I can be on my own and do my own stuff. But actually it's not that good. It's not that fun to be a freelancer. The freelancer lifestyle is a bitch. I'll be honest, because the freelancer lifestyle is, you got your laptop and you're probably on your laptop most of the day doing projects or working or doing, and that's the thing about freelancing, you're still working for someone else, but you're just in a shittier condition now or shittier situation because you have to work from your laptop, so you don't even get to interact with people. And yeah, you know that this is what people are doing nowadays because everyone's doing remote work, so no one's really at their job, they're usually at home and all the cafes are closed. And that's like one pleasant thing that the government has taken away, is the cafes, motherfuckers. That's like the best thing for freelancers, right? Because you go to a cafe and you do your work there and you're around people, so it kind of not stimulates, but yeah, it kind of like produces that work environment because there's always people walking in and out, you know, and chatting, and you hear the coffee going. So it kind of stimulates your brain because you feel like you're actually in a regular working situation. And nowadays, I think most people are, yeah, just one sec. Yeah, just at home, and they're not really going out, and they're doing a lot of remote work, working from their laptops. And yeah, you cannot get pleasure from that. You know, you can make money from it, but it's not gonna make you happy. That's not gonna make you happy to be a freelancer. Let me tell you that. Unless unless you love it, unless you sorry, unless you love working on your laptop, then yeah, then that's cool. You know, if it fits you, if it's something that you actually want to do, then do it. But for me, I'm not like that, and I'm sure there are thousands, millions of people that think the same way. So that's the issue that we're dealing with. There's a lot of people, they're at home working from their laptops, and then after working from their laptops, you know, the only pleasures they can have, since everything is closed, they either order some food online, they start watching Netflix or binging on TV shows, and that causes a lot of pain for them because like you cannot just sit home all day and do nothing. You know, you're a human being, and like it's in your blood to move and explore and do stuff. You know, that's what humans are made for. They're made for exploration and finding things and learning things and using their hands. We're not made to sit behind a desk all day and just binge or work, or yeah, you know, even eating like that is unhealthy. So yeah, so how do we get out of this? How do we get out of this lifestyle? And I'm sure that, you know, everyone pretty much knows how to get out of this this type of lifestyle, you know, because I'm sure that a bunch of you watch videos on like how to be productive, how to get out of a rut, or how to have a happy day, right? There's tons of videos on this, and you hear it from your friends, you hear it from your family. Well, in my case, I do. But we just don't implement it, you know, because like the thing that happens is like once you develop those bad habits of, and that's another thing, like once you develop these bad habits of like binging, eating, ordering food from online, even watching pornography, jerking off, not doing shit, playing video games, like if you're gonna do it for long enough, you're gonna develop a habit. That's gonna become a habit. That lifestyle is basically gonna become your identity, and it's gonna be really difficult to get out of that. So right now it's so important to just keep on going, to keep on improving and keep on doing things that you love, and just develop good habits during these times, because again these times can be seen as times of your fall or times of your rise. And you want to make sure that you're rising and you're learning things and you're doing things, instead of you degrading into a piece of shit, because that's what's going to happen if you don't keep yourself on track, if you don't keep your mental health on track. Because what's going to happen is the vaccine is going to come, and everyone's going to get it, or maybe not everyone, but mostly everyone, maybe just older people. Maybe for young people they're gonna have something else. But what's gonna happen is everyone's gonna get immunized, and then everything is gonna open up again, and like it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be really weird, because people are gonna kind of go outside, but there's gonna be a little bit of a different mentality, towards social interaction, because like this thing happened, so now people, I feel like, are gonna be a little bit more afraid, and it's gonna make socializing or interacting with people a little bit more uncomfortable, and especially a lot of people are gonna fall into this rut of like being very antisocial, because that's what this whole pandemic is doing, is making people very antisocial, because like no one's going out to socialize, no one's going to cafes to talk to each other, especially here in Poland. So a lot of people are gonna come out, and it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a weird time. It's gonna be a weird year next year, I think, for people to get back into like being social and stuff like that. And what's also gonna happen is, during these times, a lot of people will, I don't want to say, because this might get banned, but they're gonna themselves, and that's what's gonna happen. And the people who are weak, people who cannot deal with their own bodies, are gonna just go. And people who are strong enough are gonna make it through it, and are gonna keep on going. And I feel like that's what this whole thing is kind of weeding out the weak. So that's why I want to kind of help, because I know a lot of stuff that has helped me along the way with my mental health, and I was on the verge of myself many times, but but I just learned things to deal with my body, deal with all the stuff that's happening in my head, and just overcome it and keep on going, and like see a bigger vision for my life at the end, and know that I'm doing something for the future. Okay, so what are some of the things that you would be doing? So things to do to maintain your mental health during these times is, I think the most important one is just like get up early, have a good sleep cycle, or have a good sleep routine. So make sure that you go to sleep early, before 12 a.m. at least, before 12 a.m., before even 11 a.m. if you can, because again that the sun goes down around, I don't know, 4 or 5 now, so it gets really dark, and the melatonin kicks in, and melatonin puts you to sleep, and you need to make sure that you follow that cycle, and obviously you're not going to go to sleep at 5, but just make sure it's before 12 a.m. and try to sleep 6 to 8 hours the most. Don't oversleep, because oversleeping can also cause a lot of like chemical imbalances, because when you wake up and the sun is shining, serotonin is released in your brain, and that kind of what gets you up, and you just want to make sure that you're keeping a good sleep routine, and this this is the fundamental thing to keep you healthy and keep you feeling good. Because if you're sleeping like 7 to 8 hours, you're gonna feel nice, you're gonna feel rested, and then you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, okay, I had my sleep, I feel good, I can start my day now. I didn't oversleep, I didn't undersleep, and it's just gonna completely like make your mood so much better. Next thing is to take showers. So you wake up in the morning and just take a shower. Take a shower in the morning, take a shower before 12 p.m. Don't take hot showers, take like lukewarm showers, because hot showers, they wash off all the oils on your skin and they make your skin very dry. So lukewarm showers. Next thing, daily walks. Take daily walks. So just go outside for a little walk every day around the neighborhood. Go to the park. Even go to the cafe, get yourself a coffee, because cafes are still open. You just can't dine in. But like, go get a coffee, try to socialize with the barista or whatever, talk to them a little bit, and then walk around the town. And do this at least like 2 to 3 times a day, because you gotta get your body moving and you gotta start exercising. Also, meeting friends. If you have friends, you can meet them. Like, why not? Go for walks with them, talk about stuff, just try to socialize with people. And what else would I say? Finding events. So now, that the pandemic is happening, like there's not a lot of events happening, not a lot of concerts, music stuff and stuff indoors. But you can still find little events that are happening from here to there. For example, over here in Krakow, a lot of things are locked down, but people are still having little events. And I'm talking about things like self-development events. So, over here we have yoga events, we have like dancing events, they have dancing classes that you can sign up for a month. I'm taking jiu-jitsu, so I'm going almost every single day, and I meet guys and I'm wrestling with guys and I'm talking to guys, and it's really cool because I'm socializing. And all the COVID stuff, you might be afraid of getting it, but I think there's data that shows that young people, if you have a good immune system and you're young, it's not gonna affect you, and you'll be fine. You're not gonna die from it. Taking classes, learning how to cook. So nowadays, a lot of us were ordering food to go, and we just pick it up at the door when the delivery guy gets here. But like, come on, just go to the grocery store, pick up some vegetables, pick up some meat, and cook something for yourself. Learn cooking. This is the perfect time to learn some cooking. Search up some recipes of things maybe that you would like, or recipes from other countries, and just go to the grocery store, buy some food, and then cook something for yourself. It's gonna feel nice, and you're making food for yourself, you're moving around, you're engaging your brain, and that's really important, to engage your brain with some activities, some physical activities, and cooking is a physical activity. Also exercising. So I'm not gonna say you should do it, but I do recommend that you do it, because exercise is so important, and it's recommended to exercise at least 30 minutes a day. So even doing some push-ups, having like a workout routine. I actually have a workout course on my website, and I think it's free. I need to check it though and update it, but I think it's up there under products, and you can get that. And it's like a 30-minute workout, and you can just do a little workout every day. But again, you can go running, you can sign up for a martial arts class, just get involved into something so you're doing some exercise. And things not to do: don't binge on Netflix. Don't be one of those people who spends like 4 to 5 hours sitting and watching Netflix. because that's really unhealthy and it's not gonna get you anywhere. You're looking at that screen for so many hours, your eyes are gonna be strained, your body's gonna be feeling exhausted because you're not moving it, and then just your brain is gonna be like, what the fuck, this guy's not moving and he's still okay, he's still getting fed, so I'm not gonna give him energy, and that's just gonna make you more lazy. Going on Tinder, like I did it in the beginning. Actually, last month I was on Tinder, and I was on Tinder for maybe 3 to 4 days, and I just realized how stupid it is. Because yeah, it's addicting. It's set up to be addicting. It's set up to get you on the app like for a lot of hours, so that way you're talking to people over and over again, and they're throwing ads at you and shit like that, or you're paying for like the gold. But I would say screw the dating apps, completely screw them, because you're not gonna have any success nowadays. Most of the girls are afraid anyways to go out and meet guys. Most of the girls are just looking for attention. They just want they just want some attention from guys, and they want to get those messages because it makes them feel good. So just completely ignore the dating apps. That's what I would say, and instead focus on yourself, focus on making yourself better. If you do want to focus on girls, then actually go outside and approach girls, like go up to them and compliment them and have a conversation, get their number on a date. I've done it many times already during the pandemic, and it definitely works. And the girls who are outside, those are the girls who are probably gonna meet up with you. The girls on their dating apps, they're not gonna meet up with you. They're probably home too all day, afraid of any social interaction. So you gotta, if you're focusing on girls, then go to activities or events where there are girls, or go outside for a walk. And when you see a girl, go approach her, go talk to her. Because again, those are the girls that actually will, like most of the girls outside are gonna be the girls that will probably want to interact some way, because they're outside. And yes, there's a lot of girls who are just walking to class, so you're gonna get those. But I'm just saying that a lot of the people outside, are people who are actually trying to engage and keep on doing stuff. So I think the last thing is my daily routine. My daily routine right now is I try to wake up around 7 or 8, and I try to do a 10-minute stretch. So I stretch in the morning, then I try to go for a shower. Usually the shower doesn't happen until like 12, because I'm just being lazy. But then I have a tea after stretching maybe, and then I sit down, meditate for a little bit, just read what I'm gonna do for the day, and then I work for like 3 hours. I have some lunch, and then after lunch maybe I go out for a little walk, talk to some people, and get some coffee, come back, work for another 3 hours or something. And sometimes my schedule is really flexible. So sometimes maybe if I have a date, I open up like an hour in my day. Okay, hold on. So sometimes if I have a date, I open up like an hour in my day for the date. So yesterday I had a little date with a girl. She was really cool. We went for coffee, talked a little bit, had fun. And so that's my daily routine. And sometimes if I don't go to jiu-jitsu, I just work out at home. I know that I need to exercise every day. It's something that I've ingrained into and just seeing or feeling the difficulty of it and overcoming it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. So that's that. So again, try to go outside, try to go for daily walks, meet your friends, try to find some events that are happening, like personal development events such as yoga classes, dance classes, martial arts classes, because those are still happening and are open. Learn how to cook, buy your own food and cook. Exercise at least 30 minutes a day. Try to avoid Tinder. Try to avoid Netflix. Try to avoid ordering food from online. And I'm not saying these things are bad. I mean, yes, they are bad. Obviously, if you're doing them consistently, they are really bad. So just make sure that when you're doing these things, you're like setting some time for him. So like, okay, so I'm gonna work for like 3 to 4 hours, and then I'm gonna give myself an hour to watch Netflix. Just make sure you have that in mind, because what tends to happen is you just get on Netflix and you binge for like 4 or 5 hours, and then you like awaken and realize you've been binging for so many hours. And then go out to socialize with girls if that's your focus. But anyways, you should be spending time outside, just talking to people, approach people, go to cafes, talk to the baristas, go to the stores. I don't know, just start little conversations. There's also like apps where you can chat to people. If you're learning a language, you can do like online classes with someone. There's an app called Tandem, and you can find people from all over the world, and you can speak like the language that you're learning. So that's a cool thing to do. It's really fun. I've done it before, but yeah, it's a good way to meet people and to keep on moving your mouth. All right, so that's basically it. I just wanted to try this format because I seen one of the YouTubers I watch do it too, and I think it's really fascinating. Or I think it's really nice to have a little chat in the morning, with people, because I watch the YouTuber who makes the live sessions, and I think it's really cool. So I wanted to try it. So that's it for today. Yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know how many people were here, but it don't matter.